Everybody, it's Buzz. Just got done with the game, so here's your instant reaction. Three things: FC Dallas versus Nashville FC. Boy, not a great game, so we're not going to get super deep into this one. I'm just going to move on. But let's go man of the match, because I got to pick one. I always make myself pick one. Imo Tuamasi, mainly because, and this is not a hill I'm going to die on, he's the only starter that at some point in the game I didn't say, what the hell, about something he did. He's the only guy I can think of not thinking that in a given moment. So he's my man of the match for what that's worth. I felt like he had a pretty decent game, even though he's a defender and they gave up 4. I don't think he was really involved in any of the problems, per se. Number 2, look, without Jesus Ferreira, they had to go with Frank O'Hara, but we know Frank O'Hara is pretty static. Dallas is at its best with him when you play with a guy underneath, 4-2-3-1, with a guy in that hole. On the podcast this week, we'll explain what they tried to do and why it didn't work, but I would have been much more happier with a guy in there. Now, usually that's Jesus, so who would it have been? Maybe it could have been Leggett, maybe it could have been Velasco and start Obrian as another winger and had the 3 across there that way. Either way, that would have worked better, I think, than trying to stick with your normal 4-3-3 when you have Frank O'Hara in there, because that just leaves a gigantic, massive hole right in the middle of the team. Number 3, I think in the end, because of the way Nashville came out, just insane pressure, insane effort right at the top, and Dallas' usual grind wasn't working. Maybe this was a game where they should have thought about a complete rotation. They put so much energy into that Philadelphia game, so much mental energy into that Philadelphia Union game that this wasn't there. Maybe a complete rotation would have been in order. It was the 3rd game in a week. I mean, it's easy for me to say that in hindsight, right? But they were so flat. That's all I can think of in terms of like, okay, maybe this is a wrong call. All right, that's instant reaction. 3 things on a horrible game. We move on. Join us on the podcast this week. We'll talk again soon.